Get our own hearts right with God again, okay? So read out loud with me. When the period of mourning was over, David sent for her and brought her to the palace, and she became one of his wives. Then she gave birth to a son. Last sentence. But the Lord was displeased with what David had done. I got to tell you, as I read that verse this week, sitting on my patio, praying, preparing for this, it's like that last sentence just hung over me. To know down in your heart of hearts that you followed an unchecked desire through to its place of fruition, and then to know in your gut that God is not happy with what you've done. But the Lord was displeased with what David had done. Let's pray. That I want to bring to bear this morning in this message, one thing is sin always has consequences, yet, everybody say yet, yet Christ has made forgiveness available. Sin always has consequences, yet Christ has made forgiveness available. Now, I want to say to you this morning that because forgiveness is available, it doesn't mean that all the consequences are canceled out. You know, you can get forgiveness for murdering somebody, but you still owe a debt to society, and you may be a forgiven believer in prison while you're paying your debt, but sin always has consequences. You know what? You can be loose and you can participate in all kinds of sexual immorality, and you can think you're not getting caught, and you can every time say, God, forgive me, and sure, God will restore and bring forgiveness to you. But when the young lady gets pregnant and she calls you and says, guess what, I'm expecting a baby, there are still always consequences. When you plant a seed, you're going to reap a crop, pardon the metaphor, but it bears being stated.